Hello, Maria. Marie. There's no A in it. I'm sorry. Chad Gamer. Hello to you. Yeah, Marie. Marie. I got it now. Well, I don't know as I'm really bored, but I haven't done a live stream for a while. So I just thought I'd get on here and say howdy. K Gamer, I'm doing great. Jerry's Ride. Hello to you, sir. And Jenny O'Brien. Hello. Hello, hello. TCR. Howdy to you too. Awesome. Well, I've got 8 people here already. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You're liable not to be able to see me because I'm in camouflage. If you ever go to Barbados, to the island of Barbados, do not wear camouflage. Of course, we was on a cruise. They won't let you get off of the ship with camouflage anything. Hat, nothing. Indigo. Hello. Hey, Grizz. Okay, Grizz. Let's see if I can do this. That thing will quit jumping. Uh, oh, here it is. Okay. I got to find your email, I guess. Okay. All right. Grizz, the invitation has been posted, it says, in Google Hangouts. Well, Jerry Rides, I appreciate the comment. I try to be just a general guy like you're supposed to be. And when I see someone needs a sub, I give it to them because someone gave it to me. I didn't get here by myself. Okay. Well, I got it sent right, I think. Okay, bass fishing. Don't get in trouble with the boss. Hello, Allie. Allie, I appreciate all the comments that you've left on my videos. Uh, it makes me feel like I'm wanted. Makes me feel like somebody's at home. And hello, Ron. Hello, fat boy. What happened? You was going strong. You said something about the Wi-Fi. Well, let me tell you something, fat boy. I've had kind of sour taste in my mouth with the church here lately, and I'd just soon give it to you as to give it to the church. So that's why I never hesitated. And I have been there. So you are quite welcome. Hello, JD. Wi-Fi and a storm. Okay, there's a storm down there. Let me look at the Florida map here. We got a little bit of a drenching there yesterday afternoon, but it didn't last very long. Oh, yeah, it's all in the south. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of storms going on down in Florida. If you look where I'm at, it is clear toward the north, and to the south, they're getting rain everywhere. Well, Grizz, I can send it to your Hotmail. Uh, Let me see if I can do that. I'll have to copy two things. Okay. Okay, Chris. I sent it to your Hotmail. Give that a shot. Well, only thing I can tell you is, fat boy, stay in out of the rain. You're like sugar. You'll melt as sweet as you are. Sunny and 73 in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. North of us, there's nothing up there. RG Homestead. I'm trying to redo a spot that was overtaken by weeds in my backyard. And in the evening, when the sun goes down in that one spot, it gets in the shade, I water it. But man, I'm telling you, that city water is treated with chlorine and stuff. It just don't work like that good old rainwater now. Well, fat boy, you got a blue wrench there. Why don't you post your PayPal account in the description there? If anybody would like to give a little jingle to Fat Boy's PayPal account, $1 or two, it doesn't matter. It helps. I've been there. I have been there. I'm not saying that I'm totally rich, but I'm badly. I'm not broke, but I'm badly bent, as they say. Yeah, get it, fat boy, and put it in there. You have my permission. Let us know when you put it in there, and if it's $5, $10, it doesn't matter. It means a lot. Okay, now wait a minute. Add Epsom salts will help the water thing. Okay, explain that just a little bit. I'm here to listen. When I water my grass, well, that's your video. Hang on, maybe I can get it. It will enhance the soil. Okay. Uh, there is Fat Boy's PayPal account. That first link that he posted was a video that his PayPal account was on. You just go to PayPal and you put this, copy and paste this into it, And like I said, any amount that you can give Fat Boy, he's had a couple of burials, funerals he had to help with. So, you know. Okay, Ron, explain this to me. Do I just take Epsom salts and sprinkle it on the ground and water it in? How does that work? Okay, will this help my grass? And I'm trying to start out new. Okay, well, I'll get me some then. Now, will it kill weeds? Okay, so what I've got this area that I've sprayed with Roundup, and I waited 2 weeks, and what died, I holed up and I took them old weeds, and it was just basically creeping Charlie. And I got all that up, and I waited 2 weeks, and then I went and got plugs from the front yard that's got a nice standing zoysia grass, and I put me 6 out there in the back. I can put more, but I want to get these started in case, I don't want to put a whole bunch out there and then lose the whole crop. Get some started, and then I can put more out there later. But okay, there's iron in it, and it will kill the weeds. Will it help my grass on top of killing the weeds? There you go. Okay, every 4 inches with plugs. Well, I've got them a lot further apart than that, but what I do is when I've done this before in one part, if the weeds try to take over with it being bare around the plugs, I just keep them holed up. 4 inches leave room. Yeah. Okay. But the grass I'm trying to get to grow, put Epsom salts on that by hand and then water it in. Now, in in a different area, I've got a lot of creeping Charlie, but I got a good stand of zoya grass and a lot of creeping Charlie in it. And I read online, hello, Missy, to use borax. And believe it or not, I don't know if it's going to completely kill the creeping Charlie, but it has turned it brown. So get corn gluten to kill weed seed. Okay. I never thought about that that borax. It said to dilute it and try to dissolve it in hot water, warm water. That is hard to get to dissolve. But I put it in a pump up sprayer and just put a mist right after I mowed. It said right after you mow that creeping Charlie, that will cut the ends and let it get in there. Hello, John. John. Well, what happened here, John? John, you changed your name or what? Oh, you changed your picture. Okay. Vinegar, salt, and soap is the top weed killer. Vermouth. Yeah, I see. I see the difference now, John. John. Well, what happened to my old buddy Grizz? Uh, Missy, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I like the picture, John. John. Hello, Tim's World. Oh, Allie's got a whole bunch of dancing girls. He fell into the mountain water. You think that's what happened, JD? Well, I sent it through Hangouts, and then I had his email, so I sent it that way. I don't think they've took the messenger away yet, but that's that's been the easiest way. Well, I'll have to try that. I'll have to look down the basement. I think I've got some Epsom salts. It's what I the plugs that I put out. Okay, Grizz. Let me see if I can do this again. Yeah, why won't that copy? Uh, if you heard that, excuse me. We went to Chinese today, and okay, Grizz, I sent it to your Hotmail again. Their toilet knob was broke. Okay, John, where is my two combo cam? Well, I don't know, John. Explain. I might be able to answer that. Oh, okay. It's a joke. All right. Oh, I got you. You named your chickens, and they've been fighting. Okay. Got it. Ah, this Chinese restaurant that we've got up here, man. Now it was hot. They're having trouble with their air or something, and they brought out fans and set. But oh man, don't want to be betting on chicken. Anyhow, me, Pam, and my sister, we went up there, and it was only $20 for all three of us. And I don't know if they charge for drinks. I just had water, and they had pop. But it was $20 for all three of us. I thought that was excellent. Oh my heavens, Kelly, I'd love to see that. Your mom make good chili, John. Oh, look out. I'll tell you what, I can eat chili anytime. It doesn't matter whether it's hot or cold or whatever. She makes it from scratch. Well, Pam does too, but she buys all the beans and stuff in a can, and she just pours everything in there. And she uses hamburger and uh, sausage. She uses both in the chili. And she uses this, she gets this can, it's called Ray's, Rays, Ray's chili. And she puts that in there. That's her secret recipe. Yeah, Kelly, you'll have to make a video of it. Yeah, I want to see the red hair. Country Girl's got her hair red. JD, that's your story and you're sticking to it. Amen. Yeah. Hello, Real Police Talk. Real Police Talk, he's got a lot of good videos if you wanted to check out his channel. That's a great deal. Hello, Maniac Grammy. Bill 56. How are you? I'm doing good. JD's got popcorn. Well, you'll have to send him a picture first and then make us a video, Kelly. Ah, hang on. All rise.
Hey, he's here. I made it. In just a second. My internet really sucking, and I'm having to really work stuff around here to make it work.
Well, that's
So
all
just
right.
give me one
second
here. Let's see here. Okay. Do I have everything closed down that needs to be closed down? Yeah. Okay. Now, be right back. I do got to get another beer.
Natty Ice. Hey, I seen that in the store And that's cheaper than Bush Light.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cheap, and Bush should be sold anywhere. I mean that should be passed out of church. Bush beer is an NA beer actually. They can serve that stuff out. They can serve that stuff at an AA meeting. I mean, it's only like what 3.2% alcohol. At least this is 5.9%. You know, I mean, it's got a little bit of something in it.
Hey, don't yuck my yum. Okay.
Here, I got to donate. I got to put this in my Redneck 401k plan. Just a second.
There you go.
There we go. And I'll be back in just a second here. I got to go grab another cold one. And then I got to have a talk with JD and Allie. Oh yeah, thanks, Bill. Thanks for reminding me. I got to grab my hat too. I got to have a chat with JD and Allie, and maybe we can get Lee in here because man, I'll tell you what, you guys won't believe what they did here, man. I'll tell you what. And you know what the horrible thing about that was? Allie sat back and watched JD do it to Lee. Go figure.
Real police talk. I'm drinking coffee too, but I'm out.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, I'm not out. I just poured that out on me.
Oh no. Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my iced coffee.
Here, I thought I was done and I poured it out. Now I'm done. It just got on my sock. It's Friday. I got to change my socks tomorrow anyhow. Real police talk. We make a pot of Folgers in the morning, and then the rest of the day, if I want a cup, I've got them K cups. I just make me one cup at a time. So what? 3? Hey, man.
Okay, here's my hat. There we go.
Oh, you look younger without it.
I still feel the same. Oh, shoot. My wife's calling. I don't need to take that. Are you there? There we go. Am I still live?
Yep, you lost some of your sound.
Oh, I think things got muted here. This second here. Let's see here. What did I do? Now can I hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can barely hear you. Something happened to my phone call. My volume with that call coming in. Is there a separate volume control here? Sorry if I'm blocking the screen, y'all. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. So anyway, back to Allie and JD and Lee. I found out, I asked Allie and Lee. I asked them both. Okay, which one are you? Are the sister that does? Which one doesn't? Because of that song that JD wrote. And Allie and Lee are sisters. And so I asked JD, which one is the sister that does, which one that doesn't? And he never would say. I asked Allie and Lee, and they never would say. Well, I tell you what, I got the proof on camera. I know who does and who doesn't.
That's cool. When them roosters was fighting, did you get demonetized for that?
Just a second. I don't know what happened to my audio. So try talking again, Kim.
I said, when the roosters, you had a video of the roosters fighting. Did they demonetize you on that one?
I can't quite hear you, but I think if you're talking about, I heard something about monetized, and I assume you're talking about the one with the cockfight, and that
Right?
one was demonetized. Yeah. Of course, I request for a review on it and stuff, and you have to have 1,000 views or something like that in a week's time. So I doubt it will get there, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't care if all my videos get demonetized. It's not really not. I put out what I want. I mean, I try to keep them on to where they'll be monetized, but the money is, I mean, when you're only talking about, 50 cents or $1 a day, on a good day, I'll get $3 or $4. That's really not about the money. It's just about the fun.
That's right.
This thing is acting like I got, what is going on?
Well, when you told me to put a whole bunch of ad breaks in just your live streams.
This thing is so quiet. Hey, Kim, I'm going to leave chat and see if I can get this volume back, and then I'll come right back, okay? Because I mean, it's like I got the earbuds plugged in, but they're across the room. I hear a little bit of a whisper, but I can't hear. So I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, give it a shot. Round 2 of the chili. Boy, that sounds good, Kelly. Chicken, potatoes, corn on the cob. Yeah, Bill. The Russians is hacking him. Well, now, are you talking about just totally demonetizing you or putting that yellow dollar sign on there? What I started to tell him was on my live streams, I was putting all them ad breaks across there, and that just gives them a place to put more ads on it. And I went back through some of my video manager, and they have started yellow flagging them live streams. Now I don't ever do that on my videos, just my live streams, because usually people don't watch my live streams. So like this one here, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put all them ad breaks. Whatever they put on there, that's all I'm going to do.
There we go. That's better.
Now do you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Now I hear you much better.
Well, good deal. Well, John, yes, people do skip the ads. But the thing of it is, like when you play your playlist, the ads are not skipped. See?
Well, here's my take on people skipping ads. I would rather somebody watch my video and click skip the ad and watch the whole video than to watch the ad and only watch part of the video. Because the ads, somebody watching the ads does not promote my video. All that does is put a few pennies in my pocket. But if the whole video is played out, that tells YouTube in the analytics that this video is worth promoting. The more people that watch the whole video go through. If you click skip ad, it does not affect your analytics at all. So I don't care if people. I would rather watch my videos and not and skip the ad than watch the ad and skip the video.
Okay, you was going when I was explaining to. We talked about putting all the ad breaks in the live streams, like as
Yeah.
many of them as you could get to get more ads. Well, that had worked fine, but now that I go back and look at the video manager, they're putting the yellow dollar signs on some of them. So I'm not going back and taking them off, but I'm just going to quit doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
mean, if they put an ad normally on any of my videos or live stream, fine. If not, I'm just going to let it be like they do it.
mm-hmm. Well, as far as adding ad breaks, you can put as many ad breaks as you want. That doesn't mean that's going to put advertisements in those breaks. Now, even on your on this live stream, about a half hour after the live stream is ended, you can go into your settings, re-edit and go into the monetization, and you can go in there and click suggested ad breaks, or you can add your own. But there's a spot that says suggested ad breaks, and they'll put an ad like every 15 minutes throughout the video, roughly. And that's how they kind of suggest. It might be based on what's going on 20 or 30 minutes, but they try to get one every 15 or 20 minutes on in. But just because they do that, just because even if they just put in the suggested ad breaks, doesn't mean that they're going to put ads in those spots. The only way that fills those spots is when they have enough advertisers stepping forward saying, we want to put more ads on out. So it's all up to the advertiser to fill our spots that we put on in there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I've been doing that on all of them here recently, and now I see they're putting that yellow dollar sign on some of them. And I'm
Now
thinking
that yellow dollar sign has nothing to do with that.
okay,
That yellow dollar sign that's being put on up there, the reason why that is doing it is possibly something that was said in chat, but more than likely it could be just the title of the video.
But okay, follow me on this, Grizz. But they didn't do it until months later. You follow me? They didn't put the yellow dollar signs on just recently. You go back into your videos like a month or two ago, that's where they're at.
Have you gone back over those videos that have the yellow flag on there? Have you gone back over there and watched them closely and listened closely?
No.
If there was something in the title, in the descriptions, anything at all?
No, I don't do that. But I just don't understand why they would let it pass for 2 or 3 months and then put a yellow dollar sign on it. That's what I'm getting at.
I've had that happen with some of my videos, even that happens. That it'll go on for a long time before something. And probably what's going on is somebody is flagging it. So somebody is giving a thumbs down and probably ratting you out and saying, hell, this person talked about something that you didn't even talk about. And if they get enough people doing that, then they listen, unfortunately.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I get yellow flags too, and yellow flags are really no big deal. They're actually, yellow flags to me are a challenge. If it wasn't for yellow flags, it wouldn't be as fun. Because actually now I find it more challenging to try to rework my titles and try to put something that's like that cockfight. I was hoping that I could get that on out there and not put it in the title in the description or anything, but I put it in the tags, cockfight in the tags, and I also put it on the little picture, the icon in the front, but I didn't put it in the other searchable parts. So I was hoping I could get by it. Well, next time I put up a deal, next time I won't mention anything about cockfights, but I will put in the tags. And if it still gets yellow, then the next time I won't say anything about cockfights anywhere, and I'll just put up the video. And I'll just play it because it might just be that they're finding something. Just based, they might just be scanning the videos to look for certain things, you know. And I don't know. I don't know for sure what they do.
Well, see, the way they yellow flagged mine, like 2 or 3 months later, that's okay. And I do appreciate everybody that watches my videos and comments. But the thing of it is, like if I put up a video and they yellow flag it immediately, then if they take it away a day later, everybody that's going to watch it has already watched it.
Has already watched it, yeah.
And that's where it runs your few dollars that you're going to get.
Right, but see, but I very seldom get that yellow flag anymore. The only ones that I've had a yellow flag, I don't
started getting them. See,
I just got my now. Keep this in mind. Once you start getting yellow flags, like this yellow flag that I got on the cockfight, it's going to be a while before I do anything that raise a yellow flag to them. And what I have noticed is once I get 2 or 3 yellow flags in a short period of time, then they start yellow flagging more of my content.
I see.
I have to go through. So the thing is, you really have to watch your P's and your Q's and try to keep your nose clean for like 6 months without any yellow flags. Watch every P, every Q. If you get a yellow flag, don't take the video down. Don't just leave it alone because that won't change nothing. But try to go 6 months without getting a yellow flag. And then after that, when you get a yellow flag, review what that yellow flag is. When you get that yellow flag, kind of review it, look for it. Just try to understand where they're coming from. And that way, by doing that, you'll slowly start learning the ins and outs on how to prevent from getting yellow flags in the future. It's stupid little things, but it's a challenge.
Well, Jerry's right. We both got long beards.
Yeah, but mine's better looking.
Well, I'm not going to dispute you there.
Now you got a good looking beard too. I'm just kidding there.
Well,
I gotta get back.
If I hadn't have shaved this morning, that would have been longer.
Yeah, well, if I hadn't have shaved after lunch, mine would have been longer too.
You got to overdo me. You got to over Trump me.
First Larry ain't got a chance.
Yeah, I seen that, John. And really, you don't have any control. I just don't understand the rhyme and reason. But when they yellow $ mine, it was, like I said, weeks ago or whatever. It's that first day or two that makes a difference on mine. Because, I don't know if people will watch my live streams or not, but I run my playlist. I run, I run one playlist until it gets to the end, and then I start over just to keep my watch time up. And,
my watch time seems to be doing really good, even though I haven't been putting out very many videos. I'm still making about $1 a day, and some days it shoots up to $3 or $4, even though I haven't released a video. But usually around the holidays is when it jumps on up.
Well, see, I've been running your playlist too.
Have you? I appreciate that.
Well, everybody needs some help, I've got 5 playlists, counting my own, running.
Yeah.
I've got mine, Drunken One, Bobby Sprinkle, yours. Let's see, who'd I miss?
I try to watch the playlist, but I have to watch it now. When I had CenturyLink, it was completely unlimited internet. Now that I have T-Mobile, it's unlimited, but the first 50 gigabyte is high-speed data, and then it slows me down. So I had to play the data deal, and when it gets towards the end of the month, then I start hitting all the playlists, running all the stuff. But I try to keep that data to where I can still, watch videos reasonably throughout the month.
Right.
But
Well,
we get 50 gigabytes of data on each phone, so it's 100 gigabytes of data that we get, so it's still quite a bit.
well, see, I'm on cable, so it doesn't make any difference, and mine's hardwired in. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a wire straight from my modem right to my desktop, which is only maybe 6 inches away. I mean, right here is my monitor, and right here, see, I'm touching my modem. That's how close I am.
Yeah.
And I've got a wire running to my Pam's computer too. So I don't Wi-Fi my my desktops.
But even if you did Wi-Fi, it wouldn't run on your phone. I mean, on your internet, it wouldn't matter.
Well,
your Wi-Fi does run a little slower. It's better to hardwire it in, but you have unlimited data, high speed. It is what it is with yours. You got the same thing basically as what I had before.
I don't know how many meg. I think I got 50 meg.
Mm-hmm.
And so to give you an idea, right now I'm live streaming, and I've got 5 playlists running all at the same time. And it's not slowing me down at all.
Yeah, and see, I mean, with T-Mobile, I have basically just about, when things are running good, I have 1 to 2 gigabyte of data, upload and download. When I had the phone service with CenturyLink, I had unlimited data, but my megabytes was running most of the time around 10 or 12 megabytes per second download speed. I could have watched nothing already, and a lot of times it dropped down to 3 and 4. I mean, it dropped way down. So it's that's why I ended up saying screw that, went to this. But now with this here, even with my slow time, I mean, the slowest I've seen this is 17 megabytes per second. Is the slowest I've seen it. And I can function on YouTube slightly and stuff. It is slow, it's frustrating. But usually I have pretty close to 1 gigabyte of data. But right now we got, all the weekend and the holiday, the 4th of July party down here at the park. Well, all that extra internet traffic for this whole week has really sucked. And they're adding more frequencies to the tower up here, so that won't affect it as much. But that doesn't happen until the 20th.
Okay.
But
I see it. If everybody jumps on there at the same time, that makes a big difference.
yeah, and we have right now down here at the campground, there's probably at least 75 of the camp spots that filled on up. And I mean, right now, after everybody went on home, there's still 75 campsites, and there's at least 4 people in every campsite. So just think what that does to the people with their cell phones and stuff. And we're getting distracted from the chat. What did we miss on out?
Oh, I don't know if we missed anything. So what? And Jerry's ride, they're talking back and forth. So what? He says he's not a Nazi, he's just a German.
Who's German?
So what?
So what is?
Yeah, he's German.
You're German, so I'm sorry. We'll forgive you though. So what?
Magic Melody.
At least he's not French. Oh man, it's been hectic around here. I haven't been on the internet hardly at all. I'm way behind on watching videos, and
I
this
know
afternoon,
you're working outside. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm not getting things accomplished like I need to, but it's still busy at things. I mean, I had some stuff happen that kind of threw the summer into a tailspin,
Uh-oh.
and
Allie,
it just
Allie said she's French.
I'm sorry, Allie.
Well, Allie, you
How
don't
old
look French. You don't look French.
I'm French, but I don't admit to it. Yeah, I think that's me too, Grammy. I'm more like a Heinz 57 variety. And no, there's nothing wrong with the French. I like giving French people a bad time, except I didn't realize that Allie was French. I thought she was Italian. Yeah, there it is. I'm a liar too. I'm Italian. There you go. That's what I was thinking when she was Italian.
She likes a meatball.
Yeah. I can't wait till her and JD can come on out here. Man, she can cook us an Italian dinner. I'll bet she'll be good.
Oh, I imagine.
I thought I was going to be able to get on building their cabin out here this summer, but that first month tells me that I got really shook things up. You know, people think they're going to come on in and help you and stuff, and doing you a favor, and you tell them no, you don't want them, and then you take off and you're doing little jobs that you're trying to wrap up at other people's, so you can get back to do your thing, and then you come on home and they've started this, and you run them off, and I don't even want to get into it. Anyway, I can't find my tools. Like, you know, just everything's misplaced. A lot of the stuff that they did, I'm having to redo. And like, I kept on telling them, no, I don't want your help. I'll get by through this on my own. Leave me alone. Even though I'm slow at it, when I'm done with it, it'll be my way.
I understand. I'm picky too. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, it's actually, I don't really need glasses. I do need glasses to read, even if I take this up to full magnification. But these glasses work just great. They're not regular. These are just reading glasses. They're only 150s.
I went through that old school too, Chris. Oh, I don't need glasses. I just need them to read. And then that's all I
Just
did
to
was
read.
taste my glasses. Where'd my
Well,
glasses go?
when I look out here past 5 feet away from me, there ain't nothing that I can't see. My eyes are super sharp out here.
Right.
There's nothing but right up here close, I gotta have glasses.
At the lumberyard, when they handwrite the orders out, they used to have a contest who could write the smallest, you know, and I wasn't wearing glasses, you know, and I'd have to go in the shed and get my reading glasses and proofread the whole order so I knew what they was talking about and kind of make little notes to where I could read them without my glasses because you can't work with readers on. You follow me?
Right.
So I finally just give up and went and got glasses. And the guy told me, he said, you need just a little bit of power for every day. And then he put me a no line bifocal in there. And it works out great.
Well, they have at the Dollar General store and different stores here. At times, I can find them. I get these reading glasses in a bifocal that the bottom part is 125 or 150, and the
Yeah.
top part is just plain glass. And that way I could work with them and stuff. And then I've had them like that too, that were sunglasses like that, which worked out great at the job site. I can't find them lately. Hey, Allie, with this is some blue tarp that I got draped over the top. It was kind of from left over from this winter when I tried to keep things dry underneath here. That's all it is. I got to take all this down here. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but it's kind of handy. It provides a little shade here too.
But see, the thing of it is, Grizz, my eyes, they're different speeds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know which is which, but one of them's a little more powerful than the other one. So when you
And I
have
think
them
both my
professionally done, go ahead.
I believe both my eyes are the same. So that's where, I can just get regular reading glasses. If I had two different visual eyes, I would need to do something differently.
Well, I could get by with that. But
Uh-huh.
when you go to the Dollar Tree and buy a pair of glasses for $1, I've got $250 wrapped up in these. $250, not $2.50.
Uh-huh.
But anyhow, I'm well pleased with them, and I buy mine at Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a lens place there in Walmart.
Do they?
Yeah.
I might check them out one of these days. I haven't been in Walmart forever. But I mean, sometimes in order to get glasses, you got to go to the big corp. I try to stay out of corporate stores. But hey, where else do you get these things at? Allie, my brain's going to be floating tonight with beer. So anyway, that trip to Wisconsin, how come you didn't go see Greg, or did you?
I didn't, because I figured he'd be working and trying to hit his schedule versus mine. Because see, we would have had to drove all the way down to Green Bay, which was like an hour, and then back up just to get to go across.
Okay, you was on the opposite side of the bay from him.
Yeah, yeah. I was in that thumb. I was in
Yeah.
the what do they call that? The Palencia.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called.
I'm sure I didn't say that right. But anyhow, if you look at the map of Wisconsin, there's a thumb. You got the Lake Michigan on this side and the bay, and then the rest of Wisconsin.
And you were out on the end of the
Yeah, we went clear to the end. Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, Allie and JD, I got a float for y'all to go on down. I got some pontoon boats, and we'll take a float down the river. It's there's very little white water. What white water there is, I mean, it's just a kid can go through it. I mean, it's not very bad rapids, but it is a very pleasant float from Foster Dam down to the boat ramp on the clear out the other end of town. Oh man, you guys will enjoy that.
I don't know if I could handle putting contacts in.
Me neither. Put things in my eye.
I'm sure that it's just like anything else once you get used to it.
I So several years ago, when I was like 18, 19 years of age, we just got done with the job site, and we took down the temporary power pole. It had already been disconnected, and we were taking it down, moving for the next job. And we had a guide cable that came down around it. We just wrapped it around it, just for shipping, to transport it. And when it was a telephone pole, and when we picked that on up, that cable unwrapped itself and slapped me inside of my face, inside of my eye here. And I wasn't aware. I knew it hit me, but I didn't say didn't hit that hard. No big deal. We finished loading it on up. We hopped in the truck. We're driving down the road, and all of a sudden I just started shaking and couldn't control myself. And Dad looks at me and says, "What's wrong with you?" And I says, "I don't know. I don't know what's going on." He's looked at me, and I turned and looked at him. He didn't say nothing. He told my brother Steve, he says, "Throw a blanket over him." They drove me to the ER room. Anyway, I had a big old chunk of steel wedged in my eye, right in the eye, right at the pupil. Went through the blue part of my eye. It was right at the pupil, and it was stuck right in my eye. It was almost the size of a penny, but it was like triangle shaped, and it just stuck in like an arrow. It just stuck right out in there. Dad didn't say anything to me. I didn't even know that was in my eye. I didn't feel it. I felt something hit me, but I didn't feel. You would think that you get a sliver in your eye, it. This year I could not feel it. They take it on in there. Well, the doctor started messing with it. Dad told the doctor, he says, "Now, if you're going to take that out of his eye, I suggest you knock him out first." Because that's one thing that I used to not tolerate at all, was anybody touching my face whatsoever. That was the one thing that would just set me off. Somebody touched my face, I was going to clock them. I mean, they were going to go on out. And I have clocked 3 different doctors. I mean, if you're going to work on my face, you put me on out. By the way, having little kids, that changed all that. I mean, I still don't like my face touched, but I don't have that reaction anymore. Having little kids, you have to get over that. But anyway, I had a big old check on in there, but it didn't cause any. They told me someday I might get cataracts from it, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, there's Lee.
Lee, I got it.
You talk to Lee, Chris. I'll be right back, Chris.
Okay. Lee, I got to tell you, you know that song of JD's? His sister don't do it. She don't do it, but her sister does. I tell you what, Lee. I know who JD's talking about now. Now I got to tell you, now JD is the singing handsome rooster here. There's a video coming on out on that, and you're the red hen here, and Allie is the beautiful black shiny hen, because those two are sisters. I'm in trouble. What are you talking about, Allie? It wasn't me that did this. I didn't do it. You sat there and watched, Allie. Your chicken sat there and watched. And JD went over there romanced Lee. JD romanced Lee. I didn't do it. And your chicken just sat there and watched, and I don't get it. So now I know which sister does, which sister doesn't. Hey JD, you send me another song, and I won't publish that video. Actually, on that video, yeah, I did, Allie. It's filmed. I got it on video. It's going to be published. And the first video. The first video I got, I'll give you guys a little bit of the up and up what's going on with them. I was moving a rock, and I had to clear out a spot to put the rock at. When I was digging at it, Allie kept on running out in front of my bucket, jumping in the way. So I named her Allie the Suicide Chicken, because she just kept on wanting to get ran on over. She just wanted to stay out of the way. Then after that, I was over here on the second video. I was doing some clean out over here on top. And then it was Lee's turn to be the Suicide Chicken. And she got her foot caught underneath the bucket when I was scraping forward. And boy, it kind of startled me. I'll have to say. I mean, I thought I'd crushed her foot, but she was fine. She got her feathers started flapping and everything, and she got her foot out from underneath that bucket. The bucket got her yanked on out, but she did. She's never limped from it, so she was fine. Then after that, well, JD seemed to start romancing Lee. Yeah, right, JD. It was your singing. I think y'all will enjoy those two videos I got coming on out.
Well, hello, Miss Lee. How are you tonight? She's got all smiles across there. Suicide
But
Chicken.
JD, you send me another song and I won't publish this video. Did you hear that new song that he did for me, Kim?
Yes.
Pretty good, huh?
Yes, it is. She won't, but her sister will.
No, not that song.
Oh.
Get a little mud on your hands.
Oh.
Yeah, just a new one that he just sent me here. What, a week ago was it, JD?
Lee, we're just sitting here talking to Grizz in Oregon. Oh, I knew my little dog would show up. I get my treats out. Here he comes.
See, now this works out pretty good. I don't have YouTube open at all. I just have the pop-out page, and I can get text work just fine, and I can do Google Hangout. But as soon as I do the YouTube stuff, it just slows way down. Yeah, or less. It might have been only 5 or 6 days ago he sent me that song. Hey, Bill, I can go with you along with that. You know, JD's the only reason why I watch my own videos. I love his music. I've been thinking. I used to, back in my teenage years and my 20s, I used to play the guitar. So I'm always too bad at it. And I've been really thinking about trying again. I had to give it up when I cut the tip of this finger off and this finger here. Not as much meat. And I like playing the steel string guitar. I can't play a steel string, but I'm thinking I might pick up a classical, the nylon string guitars, and I might be able to get a tune out again, get a tune or two out again.
Pam was taking guitar lessons and she was doing real good. And then she said, I'm spending all that time and money. I'm just getting tired of it. And she quit.
There's guitar lessons on YouTube if she wants to tinker with it some more in her time.
Yes. But she just lost interest in it.
Yeah, I can see that happen. And I've had that happen with different things.
I just hope she don't lose interest in me.
I don't think she will. Well, Brenda, you need one of my chickens? I'll pack it in ice and ship it to you.
John, he likes that song. Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses.
Yeah.
Sing by Willie Nelson.
Yeah, that was a good song too.
I'm the same way, Cam. I can play the radio.
Yeah, I'm a master at playing the radio. Although I don't play it as good as I used to, now that they're coming up with more of this new modern, rap stuff and all that, I'm not good at playing that radio.
Yeah, that's right. Toby Keith and Willie Nelson. I don't think Chris.
I'm with Bill. I give him my beer to no horse. Get one of those Arizona chickens. Oh wait, that's a felony here if you shoot one. I just don't understand why the Arizona chicken is protected.
What's that, Grizz?
A buzzard?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're a buzzard is an Arizona chicken and they're protected.
Well, I don't know anybody that would kill a buzzard around here because they're cleaning up, the carcasses and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're good to have around. They don't do no harm. But you know what? If a person's hungry, well, Allie, you come on over to my house and I'll cook you up some Chinese cooking. I'll make you a good Chinese dish.
This Chinese restaurant up here, they can cook chicken about 14 different ways. And it's good too. I like it.
Well, I must confess that when I go to a Chinese restaurant, I never order chicken. I always order beef. Because I do get paranoid about having kitty cat.
Well, I'm talking about a buffet up here. They got it out there. You just go get what you want. You can order off the menu too, but
do you have the China buffet there?
Right.
The chain, yeah. Oh, I love the China buffet.
Well, it's mostly chicken.
Yeah, well, our China buffet here, you can get chicken, you can get beef, you can get crab, lobster. I mean, they have everything. I mean, the buffet is each aisle of the buffets is probably about 40 feet long, and there's about 10 of them, and they all have a huge variety of food. Anything that you want to go there for. If they serve it at another restaurant, they have it there.
Well, now we got one like that 10 miles away. But this one I'm talking about is only like 5 blocks uptown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And today, Pam and my sister and I, maybe I said that right, but we went and it only cost $20 for all 3 of us.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Now, that was lunch or dinner?
Lunch.
Okay, yeah. Because last time I went to the China buffet, our lunch menu was I think it was like $9.99, but the dinner menu was like $15.99. It's quite a bit more for the dinner menu.
I think the evening, See, I call that supper. That's dinner. I think it's like 8 something. It would have been a little cheaper if I would have thought, because if you're 65 or older, uh, then you're a senior and you get a little bit off. I don't know, maybe $1 or something like that. My sister's 67. It wouldn't make a difference for me and Pam, but
Oh, Lee, speaking of egg rolls, does anybody have a good video on how to make egg rolls? I've never had any success with it yet. I just don't know what I'm doing. And I need a video on how to, because I love egg rolls. Dipped in sweet and sour sauce with horseradish or hot mustard.
they've got one egg roll up here. When I go up there, I wipe them out. I'll take 4 of them at a time.
Hey, I gotta get on Tim's ass here for a minute. You know, he's asking if poodles are hard to peel. Tim, that you don't peel poodles. That is just wrong, dude. Poodles are not made to be peeled. They're used for they're used for Q-tips or tampons, but you don't peel a poodle. Okay, let's get that straight. Cool, Allie. I would love for you to. Oh, well, you're not making a video. When you get to making videos, I want you to make me a video on how to make egg rolls, because I really do love egg rolls. John, I would say that you haven't had anybody that knew how to cook tofu.
I don't know. I don't know if they have tofu up here.
No, John, it's not made out of human waste. It's tofu is actually very good for you. It has no flavor, absolutely no flavor. It can have good texture if the people know how to cook it. And the flavor, you got to add the flavor into it. Why not, Tim? You see that, Kim?
Yeah.
I don't want to be the girl that uses the tampon.
I hope it's a small poodle.
Oh yeah, I love my egg rolls. I just, my biggest problem with egg rolls is those rice shells or whatever. I don't know what they're. I've never had any luck with those things.
But I doubt if they actually make their egg rolls up here. Now I don't know, but I'm thinking they just get them and they heat them up. But they're good. I like them. So there you go.
Well, a number of the Chinese restaurants that I used to go to, that's what they told me that they did. They'd buy them on frozen packages and then cook them there. I think they were deep fried though, but either way, they would deep fry them, but they'd come in frozen. But there's a few Chinese restaurants that I went to that they actually made their hand roll. They made the egg rolls right there themselves. Well, no, Allie. You know, the only ones that I found around here, and I've been told that they have other ones. The rice shells, they're crisp and hard. They're already dried on out, and then I try to soften them on up so I can roll them on up with the stuff on in them, and I just do it all wrong. I'm missing a step in there somewhere.
Well, Grace, I've never looked it up, but I'm sure it's on YouTube.
It probably is, but I want to hear from somebody that I can trust. Because some of the stuff you get on YouTube, you go through there, and especially some of the cooking stuff, there's stuff that they left on out. And I've tried doing some of the stuff on YouTube that people said, and I like to go to take my food advice from somebody that I know,
Well,
somebody that I know that I can ask them questions later.
if it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
Yeah, right. So how long do you soak them in for, Allie? Like 3 seconds, and is it warm water, hot water? Do you got to dry them? I mean, do you soak them in one at a time? Um, or do you put 3 or 4 or 5 of them in at a time? I mean, that's the part where I think I tried doing them all at one time, and I got a couple of them to hold together. The first two still wanted to break apart, and the last one's dissolved. I mean,
John must be hungry.
it sure looks that way. Oh, is that right, JD? I was singing JD over there that time. I'm not sure where Fat Boy's at. He's right here somewhere today, hiding from from chicken shit. Man, I could not believe that. I tell you what, Kim, no lie, but about less than a week ago, chicken shit decided he had enough of Fat Boy bullying him, and they fought all day long. And now Fat Boy, he's got one eye he can't see out of.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it took him all day long to beat Fat Boy's ass, but he did. I mean, it took him all day long, but Fat Boy just so far out of shape. He's big, in the first 30-minute fight. I mean, of course, Fat Boy's going to come out on top, but at the end of the day, chicken shit was still going. Fat Boy was running.
That sounds like my dad talking. He said, "You might whip my ass, but you better pack you a lunch because it's going to
Yep.
take you all day."
And if you can't last the distance, your ass is going to get whipped in the end.
I went
Now,
up to the Moose yesterday and I drank 2 beers up there.
where did you have the beers at?
Moose, Moose,
Bush Beers?
Moose, Moose, Moose.
Oh, okay. Went to Moose? Is that the Moose Lodge?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, here, Allie, have some. Well, I love these things. There, can you read it? Oh my. And my little dog right here, he thinks he likes them too.
Put a little vodka in that, Allie, and it might be good.
Lemon cucumber water. Okay, but that doesn't sound good to me.
I think with some vodka, it might make it taste all right.
This has got all kinds of stuff in it. It's got little pretzels, little breadsticks, them little they're dried toast, Melba toast.
Well, now you guys got me thinking about mountain water. I think I'm going to go mix myself a screwdriver. I'll be right back, Jim.
Okay. Did Lee leave? Marie, thank you for coming. There she is. You're having a shake. Good deal. And one thing don't show what it is, just shows shake. I didn't know if people could see me because I'm in camouflage. I like this because it's blue and dark blue. Karen, for you, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you been commenting on my videos when they've been coming up. Thank you very much. Shake not shake. Did I say it wrong? See, my problem is I've only got two eye teeth here, and my tongue gets around it, and I can't see what I'm saying. Well, I do appreciate it, and I always try to answer all of the videos. I read every one of them. Shake it, don't break it.
I'll be right back, Kim. I got to go move the water in the garden.
Okay. Okay, he'll come here and he'll get one little bite and then he'll take off. Karen, for you, I wouldn't let him run a cord either.
Okay. Oh, workout for me to just walk across the yard.
I understand, but you got a long yard.
Yeah. It's a little ways over there, not bad. It ain't gonna be much longer though for me to go across my yard. I'm gonna be taking the 6-wheeler to do it. Or the Kubota. That's why I gotta get a few things whipped in shape here. Because it's really the reality of it. I don't like to do and gloom stuff, but within 5 years, I'm not gonna be able to maintain this place or make improvements. So whatever improvements I want to make, I got to make it in the next 5 years, just so my wife and daughter can enjoy it from there on out.
Yeah, I've tried to make it. Of course, I don't have nothing like you have, Grizz, but I try to keep everything low maintenance around here.
Mm-hmm. A person's got to think that sooner or later, man, life gets shorter and shorter. And sooner or later, we can't do what we used to do.
It's like a roll of toilet paper. The closer it gets to the end of the roll, the faster it goes.
Yep.
That
I
would
might
make
have
a
to try
think,
it, Karen. I might have to try that.
Cut up cardboard with a knife.
And act weird while you're doing it. Yeah, insanity works a lot better than restraining orders. Restraining orders don't do jack diddly. They're just temporary. You just got to show the first person that you're crazier than they are.
That that outside outlet, that if they're going to try to plug into it, find out your breaker for it and shut it off.
Bill, I can't even do that anymore. I have to pace myself. Oh boy, I won't show that. Chicken shit was just chasing Allie. Don't worry, Allie, he didn't catch you.
Okay,
You see that, girl? By accident.
She'll be back in 5 minutes. It happens. I did that one time. I did that on Iron Dog's channel. I said, oh man.
Well, Fat Boy did that on my channel one time. It was all on accident. I took his wrench away, and I felt bad afterwards when I realized how easy it was when people are on cell phones. You know, you didn't mean to time somebody out, or you know, it's easy. It's when you're on working on a cell phone, man. It's easy to do.
Well, I clicked on them 3 dots to look at their channel.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked the wrong thing.
But sometimes what happens is you clicked on that 3 dots, and you get a little lag, and you go tap it again, but something moves on the screen, and you hit the other deal instead of it. So you get that little bit of lag, and you know you get a little frustrated when you get the lag when things are sluggish. And I do stuff like that all the time. And you know, what? I got this itch here, Fat Boy. Can you give me a hand with it?
Oh, it smells funny though.
Yeah, it does. I tell you what, Fat Boy, I just could not believe that chicken shit whipped your butt. I mean, chicken shit beat JD's. I mean, beat Fat Boy so bad that he's still in hiding.
There's Crazy Lee Daisy. Let me make sure that I'm got her back here. Yep. She's got 15 buses if you want to check her out.
I told you about the help that I asked Green Bay Wacky to give me some help. with my channel, don't ever ask Green Bay Wacky to help your channel, because he'll do just the opposite.
Really?
Oh man, I told him I wanted to get back down to 1,000 subs again. If he could help me get back down there. Boom, 15 more subscribers.
Back in January when we was trying to get all that to go, I went to his room and I did like they told me, you know. I said, Green Bay, I need some help. But he put me up. He said, okay. He shouts you out for about 5 minutes. And I got 20 in one night.
Cool.
Grizz, I'm gonna stay on here, but my little dog's got his legs crossed. I'm gonna have to take him out.
Yeah.
He's like me. He's getting older. He can't wait.
Yep, I understand. Been there, done that. And my wife hates it when she has to clean up after me for not waiting.
Well, I don't mind that, but I don't like when she rubs my nose in
it. Me neither. Good one. That's a good one.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, what are we talking about? Hooch, Hallie? Who's got the hooch? Marie, do you have the hooch? You gotta share if you do. You're funny, fat boy. We both know that Allie and Marie are both beautiful. It sure looked that way to me, Allie. And I'm not a troublemaker. Y'all know me better than that. Oh, that's nasty, Marie. That's nasty stuff. You got to put something with that ginger ale. The only way that I can drink that ginger ale down is if I can put some gin with it. Then I can get ginger ale down. Nope, not me, Allie. Oh shoot, I'm still on top chat. I didn't switch over to live chat. It's always that way. So Allie, I gotta confess, man, I'm still a couple of months out before I can start building that cabin. It's going to be in this winter. I thought I was going to be on it a few weeks ago, but man, I am just things have been. But I want to get this cabin going for you guys so you can get on out here and stay for a week or two. Bad boy, you're supposed to say that was an accident. Yeah, I can't wait for you and JD to come out and visit Allie. I mean, that would be so cool to have you guys here to sit by the fire and play the guitar. And hey, there's Sparky. How you doing? But now I'm so much looking forward to that. So what you been up to, Sparky? Get JD sitting at the fire. I gotta get myself a classical guitar and start practicing. So when JD gets out here with his guitar, maybe I can join him in a few chords. There ain't no way that I'll be anywhere near his talent, but it might be fun. Well, don't call me Mr. Grizz. I am Kim. Oh, that would be awesome, Allie. And you know what? I don't know anything about Lisa's husband, but that would be awesome for Lee to come out here and her husband if he wants to come out. Oh man, this would be cool. We'll have us a big family reunion. Welcome back, Karen. Sorry about that. And Lee, I got to tell you, this video that I am releasing, y'all got to know it is all this and fun. It has nothing to do with the way I think about y'all or nothing. It's all strictly in fun. Not trying to insinuate anything about anybody personally. Just about these dang chickens here. Well, Karen, let's make it a double tonight. No, I'm not really going to do that. I know you can't, Lee. You'll enjoy. I'm sure you'll get a kick out of it.
Hey, I just come up with an idea.
What's that, Kim?
You know these security codes they put inside the merchandise?
Okay, yeah.
I was cleaning one of my fountain pumps out there, and I found one of these inside. I'm thinking I ought to go stick this on one of the shopping carts, and then
So it go off.
yeah, every time somebody took that one shopping cart, it'd go off. They wouldn't see it if I got it underneath.
Hey, do that on April 1st. And do it to get several of your friends. Everybody go out in there secretly. You get like 10, 15 people going through there doing that with a number of carts. That's a good one, Kim.
I doubt if they disarmed this because, see, I bought this online. You know what I mean?
Now, it might not be disarmed, but it's not armed either.
Could be.
I think they have to arm it when it goes into the store.
Okay. Well, I don't know. But
that cool. Take some merchandise and take that tag off and put it on something.
Well, it would be all in clean fun, Sparky. How are you, Sparky? Well, probably wouldn't work.
Yeah, but that one probably wouldn't work. But that doesn't mean you couldn't go into Walmart and pull some of their tags that they already have on the shelf and do that with the carts out inside. That's an idea, Karen. If you get the tags on the outside, so when they go off when you come on in with it. Yeah, my wife just made it home.
Peter, I've already ate all my stuff. He went out and potty. Now he's back for food.
He's hungry now, huh?
Probably. He's got food out there, but he don't want that food. He wants people food.
Yeah, stir fries that same way.
Yeah. Shout out. Oh, you're the so many number customer. Yeah.
Okay.
Sparky, I did not. I need to check it out.
Called me and they said, "Why you?" Because guess what? They 2 clients came down deadly sick with a virus. Now they said that I need you. I'm only
Growing up in the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
They need me real quick because they're doing a poor job.
Well, you better get going then.
They got me the shoes, got my jacket.
Okay.
Where do you want me to park the car?
Right there's fine for right now. I'm in a live chat with Kim right now. So I'll probably be here in like 15, 20 minutes more, Deanna, and then we'll get on that back on that. You can now, yeah. Okay.
I got it bookmarked. Sparky. Lee, when I get off of here, I'll check it out before I go to bed. I promise you. I'm adding a rubber band to my rubber band ball. Have you seen this, Grizz?
Oh yeah, I seen that last year. I think it was about last year you had that going.
Yeah, I've had it going for quite a while.
Yeah, I think you showed it on Rick's channel on his live stream.
I probably have. When Pam was taking guitar lessons, there was a guy there. They would get rubber bands when they got stuff in at the music store. So they started doing this. I thought, man, that's cool because I get these rubber bands. I go get the newspaper, and of course, you get a rubber band every night. And then my sister, she collects them. And then when she gets a whole handful, here she comes. And I put them on there. It just fun. Just something fun.
Yeah.
That's one of them little things you can do that doesn't cost money.
Yeah. Now, have you ever tried bouncing down on the concrete or something?
Bounce it? Oh, it'll bounce.
Hey, you tried it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it bounced here on the floor.
All right.
Grizz asked if I tried to bounce it, dear. Pam's thinking, what in the hell are you doing?
So how much does that weigh now?
I don't know. Maybe a pound or so. 2 pounds. I don't have any way to weigh it.
Well, you better watch out. Pam could use that as a lethal weapon.
I know. That's why we don't have any cast iron skillets. Got rid of all of them.
Smart man.
Yep, got rid of all them.
Oh, I love cooking with cast iron.
Well, on your outside fire would be excellent for that.
Oh, it is. They do split this heat nicely. And don't heat up too fast. Stays hot longer. There you go, Kim. Lee says she wants to hit that ball with a bat.
Oh man,
y'all can have a baseball game going.
I don't want to do that. You'd probably break the bat.
Well, you don't want to wrap it before you hit it with a bat. You don't want to wrap with some tape, to protect it.
Karen, for you, was born in 59. I was born in 56.
Yeah, Sparky, it all depends on what screwdrivers you're talking about, and I don't think 4 is enough.
I had one of these. I have one of these Milwaukee cordless drill and the combo drill, and then they had one on sale that had that flashlight, and I bought that. And the drill that I just recently bought, it's still an 18 volt, but it's smaller than the other one, but it's faster. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. But the torque isn't there, probably.
Well, now you might have something there.
Lee, it don't take much to set up a cooking rig. All I do is put a couple on the fire pit. I just put a couple of steel rods across it so I put my pans on it. But I do want to build, I probably won't get to it this year, but up here somewhere I want to build a raised fire cook. I take the 8-inch cylinder blocks and build it on and up so I got the fire up high, so when I'm standing in front of it, I can cook at it that way. No, Allie, I'll be 60 this year.
In December, I'll be 62.
48 again. If I was 48, I'd still be out there working and back contracting and do a few things even differently yet. And still making good money. Allie, don't you know by now, girl, that mountain water is the perfect wrinkle remover? You drink my mountain water, you don't get wrinkles. It removes all stress, all pressure.
I think you're right.
You heard about that preacher driving home from church one Sunday, and he sees this old wrinkled up guy out in his front yard weeding his flower bed. And every Sunday, the preacher would go on by and he'd see this old wrinkled up guy. And he thinks, man, he says, he's got to be 110 years old. one of these days I got to stop and talk to him. Yeah, one Sunday he gets out from church and he's driving on home and he sees the old guy out there weeding his flower bed. So he gets out, stops and talks to the old guy. They get to chatting about the flowers and birds and the bees and different stuff. Finally, the preacher says, "Man," he says, "I got to ask you." He says, "Would you contribute your longevity to life?" The old man thought for a second. He says, "Well," he says, "a cigar every single day. You got to have a fine Cuban cigar every day." He says, "Really?" He said, "Would you say that's it?" He says, "Nope." He says, "He's a bottle of good scotch every day. Got to have a good bottle of scotch every day." And that's what I would attribute my longevity to life. He says, "Well, is there anything else?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "Lots and lots of fast women. And I mean lots of fast women." He says, "You mean to tell me a cigar, a bottle of scotch, and fast women, that's what made you live to be so old? How old are you anyway?" The guy says, "Oh, I'm 27.
That's a good one.
No, actually, the drunken one, the Sparky, no, I don't have any wrinkles. I mean, I'm actually, other than my back and my lungs, I'm actually in really good shape. I'm in a lot better shape than most.
Well, we can't tell if you have wrinkles with your beard.
Well, believe me, there's scars underneath that beard that I get rid of this beard, then I am really ugly. But I can show you that my ass ain't wrinkled.
Well, it's not perfect, though. It's got a crack in it.
Yeah, but it's just a little one. I don't like the rocket stoves. I've messed with those, and to me, if I take two chunks of wood, put it at an L shape, put a little feed inside of there, I don't need a rocket stove. Besides, the rocket stove, if you want to go somewhere, you gotta pack it with you. I can get firewood anywhere. Just use the firewood for my rocket stove.
Sparky said he didn't want to see that either.
Ah, shucks, Sparky, I was wanting to show y'all. You know what? There's a lot of truth to that. I mean, a lot of truth. Okay, JD, I'll take that one for another day.
Well, you heard about the 87-year-old man went to the preacher. He said, "What can I do to help you?" He said, "Well," he said, "I'm thinking about getting married." He said, "At your age?" "Yeah." He said, "Who are you going to marry?" He said, "So and so, you know." "Well, she's only 20 years old." He said, "That could be instant death." "I know it, but if she dies, she dies."
Yeah. Mm. Man, it's sure nice that the campground is quiet down conference over the 4th.
You got a racetrack right there, or they make it a racetrack?
They make it a racetrack. this is being it's a holiday week and being that the fourth landed in the middle, it's been more busier than most with the people out here. And from here all the way up, I mean, there's a campground right across the street from me. About 2 miles up the road is Green Peter Reservoir, and it's all logging logging roads all through here. But it's also, this is a scenic byway that goes all the way over to Highway 22, and it's about 50 miles across over, to go through there. But there's camping all the way through, and so we get a lot of traffic during the summer, especially weekends where the holidays are. People going up through here camping, people up here camping, coming back into supplies, and it's pretty crazy during the summers. During the winter, it's nice, peaceful, and quiet out here.
Oh, we got a troll in the house. No, she's not a troll. She's my sister.
Oh, there's Ann. How you doing, Ann?
How was lunch, Ann? We all three went up to the Chinese restaurant up here, uptown. I love it. I don't want it every day, but yeah, she said it's good.
Have you ever thought about going on in there and ordering calico?
Calico? What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
cat.
tabby, or Siamese. A few years back, I went into a Chinese restaurant and I did that. When the waitress came over to take our order, it was a Chinese lady or Asian lady anyway. I don't know if she's Chinese or what. But anyway, when she came to take my order, I ordered a tabby. Yeah, man, I tell you what, for the rest of the evening, we got into throwing. She knew all these Chinese cat jokes. I mean, we went out at it all for the rest of the meal. It was fun. It's cool when they got a good sense of humor. Yeah, I've done it at other, Asian restaurants, and they get all offended.
I would imagine.
I don't know why anybody would get offended over that, unless they were guilty of it. You know what, Sparky? You know what? She heard some that I hadn't heard and told me them. I mean, she knew all of them. Pardon, hon? Not if we're going to work on this evening.
You've been here 4 hours. You go home.
No.
You've been here 4 hours. You go home. You scare my wife.
Yeah.
You go home.
I want to go over there and pick up that stuff.
Huh?
Pick up those bottles.
I guess we could, but let's give it another half hour before we go over there. Yeah, we got some really close friends that are camping across the street down here. They're having their hootenanny. My wife wants to go over there and go party with them.
Well, go party.
We're going to hear it a little bit. I got to find out if they need some more firewood over there too.
I love their egg rolls, Sparky. It's got that. I don't eat all of the egg rolls. Just I like the one with chicken in it. And I do like their spring rolls. I eat some of them once in a while. They had some excellent watermelon today.
Angela left.
No.
We should have left by now because they said 15 minutes they'd be out that way.
I've heard that before, Ollie and Sparky. You know, Kim, years ago when I first started working out in construction, we'd go out to lunch every day at the smorgasbord restaurants. And it was a family business. I mean, it was my dad. It was, we were framing, commercial buildings. It was my dad, me, my brother Steve, and my brother Eugene, my brother Gordon, my brother Eugene, and Rick. And we'd all go out to eat as a smorgasbord. And when we'd all line up on both sides, down the aisle, like the king's table, different stuff, by the time we got through the other end, everything would be cleaned out. There'd be nothing left. And we'd load up our plates heaping high. And one time we was going on through the king's table there, and this guy behind Dad says, he says, "Boy, I'm sure glad they don't put their feet underneath my table." Or he's pointing at me. "I'm sure glad that boy don't put his feet underneath my table." And my dad says, "Well, you know what? He puts his feet underneath my table, and so do all those other boys every night." Because we were still all living at home at the time. And that's why Dad took us to the king's table to eat. I mean, I tell you what. And literally, there was while we was doing that in the first 3 years, we put 3 different smorgasbords. Actually, went closed the doors while we was doing a job there. We'd start going there every day, and within 2 or 3 months in that first year of doing that, we closed down 3 of the king's tables. They just weren't making no money with us sitting at their tables.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, Sparky, I eat what I take. If I take it, I eat it. Now, if I take something and it's absolutely not good, then I won't eat it. But that don't happen very often.
That's what I like about smorgasbords, though. I can go to a smorgasbord. If I ain't had it before, I can just take a little dab and see if I like it, and don't have to waste much if I don't.
Exactly. Yeah, if I don't know for sure, I won't take but just a little bite of it and then go, try it and then come back and get it. Yeah.
At one time, I went to the ice cream machine. At the king's table, they had that. You get those frosties. And my brothers had all beat me up to it. And we always have a competition to see who can make the biggest one. And I'm stacking my frosty up taller and taller and taller. It got about this tall. And this old lady behind me, she keeps on saying, "Is the machine broke? Is the machine broke? Want me to get the manager? Want me to get the manager?" She's just all worried that I couldn't shut it off. Well, I was so proud of this thing. I told her, "No, everything's good." I was so proud of it. I'm walking back to the table with this big old ice cream cone about this stacked this tall. It falls on over. It laid right all the way up my arm to my elbow. Of course, I got it back on my table, and my plate and ate it.
Deserves you right. They've got
I went back for another one.
Okay. They got a new place in Vincennes called Swirls. It's frozen yogurt. But I mean it's good. It tastes like ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And you just buy your cup. You pay for your cup ahead of time. And then, I mean, it's not like a smorgasbord where you just keep going back. You got, you fill your cup up one time, but they got all these different flavors And I just put a little this, a little this, a little this, a little this, and pile it up, you know. And then I don't get very many toppings, but they got all kinds of toppings you can put on it too. But it is really good.
Hmm.
Me and
Do
Pam
they
went
have
there
a?
the other day. It was $10 for 2 cups.
Over in Albany, talking about that type of deal. What you're talking about there, it's all you can get in there, right?
Right,
You can put a little bit, or you can however high you can stack it. It's all the same price.
right.
There was a Mongolian restaurant over in Albany that was. I mean, it was Mongolian food that was like that. They give you a bowl about the size of a cereal bowl, and then they have this buffet style, all the meat that you wanted. Whether it be pork, beef, chicken, just a variety of fish, just everything. And you put whatever meat that you want them to cook, and it's all raw. All that meat is raw. You stack that in whatever you can get in that bowl. All the same price. So we stack that bowl up about that tall with meat. Just get it packed and stacked and layered and get it built on up, and we get a lot on there. And then you give it to them, and then they throw it on their grill and they cook it up there. And while they're cooking it, they ask you the seasonings, what seasonings you want, and you watch them cook it right there. And they throw in the vegetables, the peppers and whatever you want to throw in it. It was pretty good food. And you get to watch them cook it, so you know what they're doing, what they're putting into it.
The China buffets in Vincennes has it. They got cooked food, and then at the end it's raw, and you put it on your plate and hand it to them, and then they put it on the grill, and they and chop it and carry on. It's pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, this must be a different China buffet that we have, because they don't do that in the China buffet here. I mean, you can't.
They don't do it uptown here.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones they have in Vincennes, they have a separate place, I don't do it much more because then I eat too much, way too much.
Yeah, I have to watch my diet. I can easily overeat, but I can't eat like I used to.
Have a good night, Sparky.
Hey, Sparky, the rest of this one's for you. That was good.
Well, the chickens thought so.
I got to watch how much I drink. I mean, if I drink too much, the chickens start getting scared, and they start laying scrambled eggs the next morning. And oh man. Well, I reckon if we are going to go over there, they're probably going to need some more firewood. So I better go and run on over there and see what's up. I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to hang it up here.
I'm just hanging out until you go.
Oh, shut up, JD. Oh, sorry, JD. I mean, pretty boy, whatever. Like, what was that, Kim?
I said I'm just hanging out here with you until you go.
Okay. Yeah, I got to take off. Willie, one of my my hunt partner that had a stroke. He's in, he just came home. He busted his hip a few weeks ago, or about a month ago. He just made it on home. He's in his 80s now. Anyway, his grandson, he's over here from Hawaii. He only lives about 5 miles from the lava flow over there, in Hawaii. And anyway, got some fun hunting stories with him, dragging him through the snow in the mornings because he wouldn't get on up, and got a lot of good stories that I could tell about him. But anyway, we want to get on over there and say hi to him again before he ends up having to head back to Hawaii. Yeah, the beard will do it, huh, Karen? Anyway, we'll catch you later.
Okay, Chris.
Take
Thank you
care.
for coming by.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, everybody, take just a little bit of time and check everybody's channel out. There's the Barnyard Chicken. Glad to see you. If I get somebody on the panel, I pay more attention to them than the chat. I tried to do both tonight, but I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, let alone talk and read. I mean, it just don't work out. JD, Allie, caring for you. The Barnyard Chicken, there's Grizz later. I'm going to shut it down here in a little bit too. I want to make sure that I say goodbye to everybody. There's Bill 56, if he's still in, Tim Swirl, and Lee. I appreciate every one of you for being in here. There's Lee. Yes, I've enjoyed you having you here. Yeah, I gotta go water my flowers and grass real quick. I've got this spot that I killed all the creeping Charlie. Now I'm trying to get my grass to grow back. It's growing where I took a plug, but it's not spreading. I'm gonna have to try that Epsom salts deal that Ron talked about. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna leave the chat up as long as it'll stay up. So may the peace and the power of the Lord be with each and every one of you. Goodbye.